Peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. You know who this is. Crypto B-Boy coming at you, a.k.a. Brother Tarlet on the other side of things. Yeah, what am I trying to talk about? You should know what I'm trying to talk about. The crypto crash, super dip crash, right? Super volatility crash, right? Crash like a wave, right? But was you surfing the wave? That's that's the question. We surfers. We supposed to be investors, but we surfers too. Nah, but basically, people, man, don't worry about that stuff, man. I'm gonna be brief. I'm gonna be basic. You know what I mean? I keeps it basic. When you see your money is invested into whatever it is, and then something happens and you see that there's a chance you're gonna have a loss, don't don't become paranoid. Don't become like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I might have to sell. I might have to go bankrupt. Like a business, a person who owns a business per se, right? But investors are like business people. They're connected to the entrepreneurial way, right? And you're supposed to be able to maneuver and adapt to the way that things change in whatever you're doing, whether it's in the business and you're selling something, a product, or your business is not all of a sudden not doing so well because there's a tightness in the economy where people are not, like inflation especially, people stop buying and using what they don't need to use, right? Especially if it's not an essential business, a business that is going to give essential needs or provide essential needs to the people. But when it comes to this investing into assets, which we should already know, if you come into it and you educate yourself to know, don't worry, because that's how markets are. Markets all the way around, whether it's stock markets, whether it's the currency markets, whether it's the crypto markets, so forth, right? The precious metals. Volatility is there for all of them. Now, some have more volatility than others. And we know with crypto, it has the most volatility, as we have been able to see through those of us who spend time in the crypto space and in being a crypto investor. And you have to just say, okay, well, right now it's dropping. As we've been going over this, many people have gone over this, social media, content creators, and the nine, all the way economists or whatever, who are investors in crypto and or bullish on crypto, that they would say, buy the dip. That's my simple, advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do not quote me as such. Do not think as me as such. You have to do your own due diligence, and you got to look at what you hold and make sure you manage your your portfolio, and allocate accordingly to what you feel that if you have to take profits, or if you have to transfer your, swap out to another crypto that might be doing better, or what have you. These are the things you have to learn on your own and do your own due diligence. But I do give suggestions. I do speak about these things off and on in my, videos. And if you want personal help, I will be consulting soon. I'm gearing that up. I'm building that in my lab, and you know what I mean, without the mic to grab. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be doing these things for you people soon, as besides what I speak to you when you hear from me as my followers or in the videos. You know what I mean? I'm not no high techy, jargon type of person. I'm going to speak very intellectually, on these issues. But I do know what I know, and I'm going to give you to only with that which I know, and so forth. So if you need that help personally, you can DM me, or you can message me, and I'll try to help you out before I even make any charges to give you some like guidance basically. But when it gets into extensive time, then they say in the saying, time is money. It's not actually money. Time doesn't equal. It can equal money. Put it that way. Time can equal money, meaning that if you have to make a living, your time is equal to that, because if you are trying to make a living, you gotta take your time out to do that. So the same with any one of us who are providing a service. That service is rendered, you pay for the time that you've gotten from that person that is giving you those services. So that's going to be without saying, pretty much, as I already said it. But anyway, and I'll be providing other things for people for education and awareness in the field of this crypto space. This ecosystem of this crypto thing here. So don't worry. Buy the dip, surf that wave as it goes down. You buy the dip, and then you surf it back up like the surfer. He hits before that break of that wave, and it crashes. They don't want to be in that crash, so they flip that board up and ride up, and then catch the next wave if they can, or they'll get off their board because they can get knocked off their board, and they'll be able to swim back into the next wave. You know what I mean? That means they keep it moving. So that's what we got to do. We got to keep it moving, people, and don't give up. Don't take your position and sell your position out. If you want to take profits, you have enough coins that compound the price that is going down, because remember it's going down, then okay, that's up to you. That's your decision. I'm not giving that advice at all. I'm not a financial advisor, but you have to make these sound decisions accordingly. So just be right about it. Be patient. Don't be emotional, too overly emotional. We could have emotion. It helps us to keep us moving. And sometimes good stress is basic stress, but not over stressing to where you make foolish moves. Okay, so be careful, and people, you be safe. Until next time, I'll be back with you guys and giving some more information, talking about some more crypto moves and things like that, and even thinking about money management in relation to after the crypto does go up again, and it becomes bullish in a bullish state of where it's actually taking appreciation and going up, and then your investments are appreciating, and you not have to feel like you had a loss and you ain't getting nothing out of what you have, and you've been having it over there on whatever you have it on. Hopefully you have it on a offline drive, cold drive, holding it there and not in the exchanges, to where you might lose control of your money over your crypto, because you don't really hold the keys. So most of you should know that, who follow me, that I've taught that. And if not, you should know that. You should not keep and hold your crypto for a long time on any exchange, unless you're in a particular custody platform that is legitimate, and it has FDIC and all the backing, and they're complying with all the regulations, that they will not pull the rug from a rug pull type of situation, or they go insolvent and then they're not able to provide your money because they loaned the money or did other maneuvers with the money that you invested, your crypto and so forth, or stored in their custody exchange. Okay, but other than that, you should hold your own and have your own keys on a cold drive, inshallah, God willing, right? So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna be on out. Like, if anybody has any questions, comment in the comment area. Click that love button, or the like button, the favorite button, whatever, for me, so that the algorithm can keep me moving, and I can keep you moving with the knowledge that I gain and give to you and disseminate it to you, inshallah, God willing. So I'm out. Peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. This is Crypto. Peace.